Good evening and welcome to a girls basketball matchup between the Goffstown Grizzlies and the Memorial Crusaders. My name is Scott Gross and I'm joined by Broden McCune. Welcome, Broden.
Scott, how's it going?
Pretty good. So it's school vacation week, but no vacation for athletes because there are games this week and playoffs start next week.
Yeah, luckily they do have the time off of their classes, but they've been practicing and we're gonna see a game here today. So
Yeah, so this is a rematch of last year's semifinal game in which the Grizzlies defeated Memorial Crusaders on Memorial's home court to advance into what would have been a final game. But unfortunately, that game was
no, that would have been a semifinal.
A semifinal game, right? And so therefore, there were two co-champions last year, and that was Girton and Goffstown.
Yeah.
So again, no tip-off in this COVID season, and we'll see who takes the ball out.
It's going to be Memorial. It's always that away team, but the question is who's going to be lining up at that one position, that point guard spot here for the Crusaders.
So starters are, let's see, for Memorial is Moran, Carrier, Barrentos, McCoy, and
I believe I saw 23.
Yeah, 23. Oh,
Pepra Omani.
Omani. She's a freshman, too.
Mm-hmm. Quick down low. All screen there. Starting lineup, pretty similar to what we've seen. Add Lily Green into this one. It's Maggie Sasso, Ava Winterburn, Lily Green, Emily Peterson, and Ava Ruggiero. Pepper Omani puts up the floater, and no good. Peterson comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, good job by the Grizzlies there on defense.
Quick to Ava Winterburn. Picks up her dribble, takes the mid-range jumper, no good. Peterson came flying in there for that rebound.
And Peterson can afford to do that because she's so fast in terms of getting up and down the court that she can compensate rather quickly by crashing the boards. And that's why I think she gets a lot of offensive rebounds, Broden.
Yeah, Peterson's just a great athlete. She also is a star softball player. Quick layup there. That's a thing of beauty.
Who scored that one?
That was 5,
right?
That was Carrier, senior here for Memorial.
And that's who Coach Largy said to watch out for was Carrier. So Goffstown is really only 8 deep tonight, it looks like.
Winterburn, low post, and that's good.
And you're right. Yeah, and with Winterburn there, with so much height advantage that you saw that she caught that ball in traffic, but she was able just to put it right up with really nobody contesting it. A lot of players converged. 2 other players converged, but her height was such that she could get that shot off.
Pepper Omani picks up the dribble and passes off to Carrier. She's open on the wing. That's Pepper Omani, no good.
And
we're going to say loose ball foul.
Loose ball. And that's going to stay. That's probably on, let's see, 2?
11.
11. Oh, yep. It's going to be on 11 on the push. And that would be Barrientos.
Yeah.
And that's her team's first.
She was one of those players that was involved in that playoff game last year, Barrientos. Yep. One that was ended by a Kelly Walsh dagger layup. Maggie Sasso back out to Ruggiero. Ruggiero head fake, good work. Back out to Sasso. Winterburn, deep 3.
All there though, no good. But good ball movement before that shot. And a steal.
Steal there from Sasso. Sasso trying to figure out what to do with it. Spin move, jump shot, no good.
She should have waited for some help on that one.
Yeah, probably should have let that one set up. But the only thing is, 5-second rule there. She picked up her dribble, so she couldn't really stand away for too long. Pepper Omani hits the 3. My goodness. What a play from Madison there. Freshman. Let's remind you of that one.
Yeah, but she drilled that 3-pointer.
Yeah. Maggie Sasso, Euro step in. Oh my goodness. That's a thing of beauty right there, Scott. That Euro step right through the lane.
The Memorial with a 5-4 lead, under 5.5 to play. Game just started, but so far both of these teams seem pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah, the question is, when does Ava Winterburn get in her rhythm?
That was a
because she will. Yeah.
One thing I like about Memorial is I like how they set off screens.
Yeah,
and
they're doing a lot of movement.
A lot of movement, right? Which forces you to make decisions when you're a defender.
Give and
nice
go.
Give and go.
Ruggiero. Bang.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful, beautiful play.
She was a little at a disadvantage there, height-wise,
Height-wise.
and she nails that one.
I tell you, I'm impressed with her. I think she has gotten more playing time, and she's gotten a lot better, you know, over the course
What
of
a
the season.
great play by Emily Peterson, forcing the turnover there. That's what seniority does a little bit, as Peterson draws the steal off the freshman. Winterburn outside one more time, no good. That's another air ball for Ava.
But do we want Winterburn taking those outside threes?
I
I'm
mean-
not so sure, but
You look at this Memorial team, and there's not really one piece of height to go around, and that comes into question on defense.
we
Could
should
you
have gotten that. That was a little bit lackadaisical on our part. We should have had that rebound. No one boxed out.
And that's
That'll-
out. Off who is the
That's
question?
Goffstown's
Goffstown
ball. And that last one, I think it might have been Lily Green on that. Look at this. I think so when she takes a
Yeah, right.
steal.
Look at that.
Good
That's
hands.
that's what Peterson does best. Is
Yeah, great defender.
defender, and she makes up for the mistakes that she or her teammates make sometime, and locks up a possession there. Picks up the dribble. That's down low to Winterburn.
There
Back
you go.
outside to Peterson. Good look for Peterson there off the back iron though. Winterburn down low. Takes 2 steps and no
In and
good,
out.
but she gets her own rebound and she's gonna put it back up. Tries to draw a foul, and that one's good. My goodness,
That's
Ava
tough.
Winterburn.
Yeah, she got her own rebound and was patient and was able to put it back up. But like the way that Goffstown is crashing the boards on the offensive side of things.
And a 1-point lead for Memorial suddenly turns into an
Oh, we're
3-point
gonna get a
lead.
foul there.
Forgot.
See who that's on. That's
I
on
believe it's gonna
Ruggiero.
be Ruggiero, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she had good help defense there.
She was at the
Yeah.
arms a little bit.
As I said before, you know, she's getting a whole lot more playing time with Simmons out.
And another player that was injured last game, that's Molly Strong coming in. She'll be replacing Lily Green. That adds another piece of height here to this Goffstown offense and defense, which will be something difficult.
And
for Memorial.
Barrientos, nice job on the free throw line. She makes her 2 free throws, and now they're going to
100%.
press.
Get it up to Ruggiero there, yep. And quick down. That's Strong back out to Sasso. Sasso loses her. Down low, Winterburn has to jump for that one. Sasso back outside, back to Ruggiero. Ruggiero, what a fake. And she goes inside but gets blocked. Winterburn, quick mid-range, no good.
Winterburn's shot is not on in the first quarter.
Yeah.
We know that she can light it up at any time, but she's had 3 misses.
That was a great play there for Memorial, and hopefully they can cash out with some points, and they do.
That was number 22,
Yep.
Emma Rossi, who nails a 3. And this game is a close one, right?
Yeah.
It's I think they're up by.
Ooh, and a good steal there from number 5. That's Carrier. And outside. It's a good layup. That gets by 2 defenders in a matter of seconds.
That was Paige Tebow.
Out to Ruggiero. Ruggiero to Strong. Strong. Shot no good. You got to slow it down here if you're the Grizzlies. Take
They
a couple
do, and-
breaths between pass and shot and look over the floor.
I think if you get a bucket here for Memorial, I think Coach Larkey might take a timeout.
That one won't go though. Winterburn hauls it in and she'll take it up. She's got some speed. It looks like she's trying to break this defense. And Peterson,
Nope.
another tough look there.
But the
for
thing is
Cubs.
that they've got a height advantage down low, and they're content taking and again, look who's taking the threes, right?
Yep. And that's a floater
Those
there.
Barrientos, and you got a timeout there by Coach Largy, 14-8. But take a look at what's going on. You got Molly Strong, who is, 6 feet tall, taking a 3. You
Yeah.
got
Hey.
Winterburn taking 3s, and you got Peterson Peterson, I think, is the one who probably would be taking the 3s because on a double team, you would expect that. But
Now, I've watched Ruggiero. I watched her last year a lot in JV, and she has a good shot. But the only thing is, she's a lot smaller, and her
Right.
shooting form,
yeah,
it puts it a little.
It's from her chest
it
more.
puts
yeah.
it puts it a little underneath,
Yeah.
so it's easily blockable. So I mean, if you want to put it in somebody's hands off a double team, Ruggiero could be your look, but you have to be certain that it's there.
And again, I would like to see they have had no answer for Winterburn down low.
They're gonna put her. Oh no, they won't do that. They'll keep Peterson and Sasso another quick shot. That one's good though.
Yeah, but that was a quick shot.
Yep.
I mean, it went in. That's
Only 2.
Sasso's second bucket of the evening. She's got 4 points. See what Goffstown can do on defensive side of the ball here.
Quick outside, no good. Peterson.
That should have been a foul.
That
I think
probably should have been
on
a foul.
number 12, but they didn't call it.
Peterson, great defense here. And who are they going to say that's off of?
It looks like it's got. I think
Oh,
it's on
they're going to
Goffstown.
say it's a
I did. I
sound ball.
don't know if we have a replay there. I thought it did go off a Memorial player.
Yeah, let's see as the refs discuss it. Can we see if we've got a replay? I don't think we did. No replay. That's all good. It's all good. I mean, the refs made the call.
They're going to reverse
They're gonna
that
reverse
call.
it, yeah.
You know what? That's a good thing for both referees if you're not 100% sure to get together. And that was a close one. You got about a minute to go in the first quarter. Memorial leads 14-10.
Ooh, what a crossover there, and the floater good too.
And she's going to be, well, she's good right now, but
Yeah,
she's
she's a
something
freshman.
special, yeah.
got to get this one up the court. Yep, there you go. Outside.
But see, no one,
Strong, looking it
people, you
over,
got to,
and that's a
yeah,
bad
it's just
pass.
a bad pass.
Winterburn, don't play her too hard. Yep, there you go. That was a great play on defense there from Winterburn. And Peterson's going to pick this one up, and Ruggiero comes away with it. Ruggiero pushing it.
Crossover.
Oh, slows down. And they will call foul there. That was
Yes, that was on number 12, Sierra Banks. And that's her first and the team's second.
yeah. If I was Goffstown, I would have slowed this one down, let everyone set into their spot, and they just.
You know what? If she did not try to block that shot, if she just stayed her ground,
She probably could have gotten a charge.
she might have gotten a charge. Yeah.
Sasso. You know what? I'm gonna knock on wood as I say this, but she is very good from the line.
Yeah, and well, she has a excellent form just on her jump shot.
Yeah.
Period. You know.
That one was good.
And she has 6 points for the Grizzlies, and she's leading all scores at this point.
Pepper Omani here, outside. That crossover is deadly. She's got a good move
There's
there.
only 14 seconds and counting here.
Down
Sasso.
8, 7. Sasso, quick out for 0. And no.
Oh, she
good
got there
as
but went too
time.
deep.
Yep.
So that'll do it in the first quarter. It's 16-12.
Good game so far.
Yeah,
I mean, the
yeah.
scoreboard says there's a 4-point difference. If you watch this, it could be tied,
I agree.
essentially. It could swing either way going from here.
Well, I think this very, very close game, but I think there was a little bit of a flurry there. It was a 6-0 run for Memorial, and that was after which Coach Largy took a timeout. But
Yeah.
that was one in which, Memorial made their shots very, very well, but Goffstown, I think, rushed it on the offensive side of the ball, put up very quick 3-point shots, nothing, and then boom, they go down and score. But I think for Goffstown, I think you got to go to your bread and butter here, and that is you got to get it down low post to Ava Winterburn and let them stop that. So far, they've given her the ball down low twice, and she's put it in twice. And the second time, if you remember, she got 1 or 2 of her own rebounds to put it in.
Yep. I mean, and when you give that ball down low to Winterburn, it kind of forces the other team, regardless of who they have on the roster and what they've got in the height column, to put another person down there.
Yeah, I tell you, the story too for Memorial is the freshman Madison Pepper Omani. Just she's smooth. And like you said, a couple of those floaters.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just she's a really good player.
She's closing up on defense there.
Yeah.
Sasso with the ball.
But see, they don't do any. That's
Ooh,
a foul.
That's a foul. That'll
That's
be 3.
Yeah, it will be 3. Stu got that one.
That's a smart play on Sasso's part. She sees her. I think it's 13.
13.
She sees her defender creeping up a little bit there, and she pulls here
Yeah.
and then forces her hand. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That was a
And she almost made it.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. So Sasso will go to the line.
You're going to put arguably the best free throw shooter on the team on the line here. 3 of them, not
Yeah.
2, 3.
Missed that one,
Oh,
though. That one was,
guess I shouldn't.
yeah, you jinxed her on that one.
I guess so.
So in comes number 5, Carrier, and 11, Barrientos into the game. And Carrier had a couple of nice plays in that first quarter. See what Sasso can do on her 3rd free throw. And she sticks it. There you go. That's good. So now Goffstown trails by 2 as we enter this 2nd quarter of play. A lot of, like I said, a lot of movement if you're Memorial. You don't.
Yeah, that was a really interesting play,
And
especially when
Winterburn
you
with-
look at the defensive assignment there with Winterburn, and you tell your player to go down low on Winterburn.
See, but no
It's
one's
just
cutting
weird.
for Goffstown. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, nobody cuts.
Winterburn mid-range air ball.
See, and I think that's what Coach Largy's got to talk to his team about, is that you got Ruggiero who's driving down, and there's nobody cutting to the hoop.
Yep. I mean, you look at Emily Peterson, who had
No, they're all content. sticking-
probably 15 rebounds last game, and 9 of those being offensive.
Great
I'd
play,
say.
give and go,
No good though.
misses it.
Winterburn comes down with the rebound.
But Goffstown's offense is far too content to stick by that 3-point line. Look at them right now.
Yep.
I mean, no one's cutting,
Winterburn cuts in and then back out, seeing what she can
but
do.
there's no screens.
Yeah, they're doing like these ball. They're not gonna. What are they gonna call here?
Charge. They're gonna call a charge.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
And who's that on, number 1?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's on.
It's on Sasso.
So let's watch if the feet were set here. Ugh.
Yep.
No,
I-
no. That right toe was off the ground, Scott.
I don't know about that. I think that was a good call.
If
think
your
that was
foot
a-
is like this, Scott, if your foot is at an angle,
It's
it
the
is
toughest.
not
It's
set.
the toughest call in sports is the block versus the charge. But
I'd say a strike.
oh, what a play! what a
Oh,
block.
great play. And up to Winterburn
That's
at the
a
other
foul,
end.
and that's a foul before the shot.
All that. Because of her movement, they're gonna say it was on the ground.
I think so. Let's see. Got another.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful move, but a
Oh,
block.
that's a great play there. And then at the other end here, drawing the foul.
Does she put it up? Could be.
I think it's more of a reach in though.
Yeah.
Peterson all by her lonesome. No good though. Foreman comes down with the back out to Peterson. Winterburn, that's a great hesitation.
Yeah, but she's got somebody in the corner. I mean, like.
And Lily Green puts up the second chance attempt, and
But did you see that, Broden? I mean, she had a double team. All she has to do is dish it to the corner for
Yep.
an open J.
and that was Ruggiero who was sitting in that
Yep.
corner, Scott. So Pepper Omani, deep 3. My goodness,
In
that
and
was
out.
a close one.
Ooh, be careful.
They're trying to corner. Ruggiero gets out of it though.
Ruggiero, I'm telling you, I am so impressed with her.
Yeah, she's already playing a great game, and
Yeah.
Scott, you were hyping her up before the game, so.
We got a tie game here with Memorial has possession. Yeah, I'm hyping her up because I just like what she's been doing. I
Yeah.
mean, she's taking advantage of the minutes that she's getting.
Ooh, and she just
That
got
was
turned around
Awesome.
off the rebound. Probably could have been a foul after the shot there.
Number 24, right? McNeely?
I think so.
Is that a 3?
Yeah. Probably.
And that was
could have
all
been
off of
foul,
a.
yeah.
That was.
Oh, no, it was a
They're
two.
going to give
It
it
was
a
a
2. That was all off.
Ruggiero the shot. No good. Let's slow it down here if you're Goffstown. Good pass out there. to
See, no one's
Peterson.
moving. See,
Yep.
there's no movement.
Yeah.
0.
Little screen there from Winterburn, who comes up with it down low. Oh, that one no good either. But Winterburn. Oh.
Winterburn
She's
is.
getting so close.
Yeah,
She's
this is not her best game. Let's
Nope.
be honest. So she's getting a lot of touches, but I think she's got to look to dish a little bit more. So when she gets that double team, Someone's
gonna know.
And you mentioned that, I think,
Yeah.
earlier. Maybe we weren't talking on camera, but we talked about her getting double team and who was going to be able to hit the shot when that happened. And we thought it might be Peterson. We thought that it might be someone like Sasso, but we'll see. Hey, see the difference between Memorial? See, they're all cutting and
Yep,
moving.
There's constant
Constant
movement.
motion, right? And it forces the defender to make.
Pepper Omani gets a great look down low.
Oh, my goodness, that was beautiful.
She's good. She's good,
She's
Scott.
very good. I think you're looking at potential all-state in future years, man. There's no doubt there. He's too smooth. Nice high screen by Foreman.
Back out to Hunt, and Hunt.
Unforced turnover. The tough pass for Alyssa Hunt to grab.
We're getting a little bit of an announcement here from the janitorial staff in the gym and in the GTV studios.
So it's back to a 4-point lead for the Crusaders. Dude, they got better passing.
Oh my goodness.
See, that's
can't capitalize though. But that's hard to stop.
But I think, the lesson that we're seeing here, and hopefully that the fans are seeing this at home too, but Memorial is just doing a better job with their ball movement and off-ball movement.
That was a little feisty there from Carrier.
See, there's really no screen, so it's all Sasso trying to get dribble penetration. See, there's nothing.
There's movement, but it's not too calculated. Hunt outside drills that one. That's going to make it a 1-point game, Scott.
And let's see,
timeout from Memorial. Watch this one from Hunt.
A long way out.
She dropped that last pass, but she says, "All right, I'll come back and redeem myself. Hit a 3 real quick."
So as we take a little bit of a break with Memorial with a 1-point lead here, we got Sasso with 8 points, leading all scorers. And Ruggiero is on the board. Alyssa Hunt has got 3. Winterburn's got 4. And Lily Green has got 2. So we got 5 players. And for Memorial, Carrier's got 2. Barrientos 4. Thibault 2. Emma Rossi's got 3. And the freshman Madison Pepper Omani has 7. And Taylor McNeely with a deuce. So again, balanced scoring on both sides here. See, who do they got on the freshman? They got Peterson.
Oh, and Peterson just got a hard screen.
It's going to be offensive.
Yeah.
Number 4.
There looked to be a little bit of extracurricular there. We'll watch it here. Looked like she moved into this one a little too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's
arms. She pushed with her arms there. That you just can't do that.
Yeah, and Coach Largy put his hands up too, saying, "Okay, come on." But you know what?
Like, okay, come on. You're playing
you know
guard.
What? You could have called it right there in Winterburn. Same thing. Just saying.
You're playing guard on basketball, not football.
True,
Scott.
but if you saw Winterburn almost had a moving screen right there.
The screen.
She did not.
Screen is different.
She
though.
did not. Right.
She was setting a pick.
She did not extend her hands, but you got to be careful when you set those screens. That's a cut
Good
right
cut
there.
from Winterburn.
But she's double teamed, and that's where she's got it. That's the.
She gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good.
But unfortunately, she's shooting about 10% from the field today.
The thing is, Strong, who's 6 foot, was out on the wing.
Right, because that's.
So regardless of who you have over 6 foot or at 6 foot, they're out on the wings, and then you see a loose rebound, and Strong is in the corner.
You can't get a rebound because you have your tallest.
Another deep 3, Pepper Omani. My goodness.
Well, you better
She's in
stay
the double
on.
digits.
Yeah, clearly. She's got 10 points. She leads all scorers.
Sasso pulling her defender around. Deep 3 there from Winterburn, and she cashes out.
And she needed that. She hasn't been shooting well
She
this
needs
evening.
a spark here, Scott, and so does this Polgoffstown team, it seems. Close game, though. Only a point separating.
Memorial, see how they spread the floor?
Yeah, I think Goffstown does that a little too much, honestly, Scott.
Yeah, but you got to cut. See Pepper Omani right there?
Yep. And
See, that is there.
She's good.
She's very good.
Really good.
She's excellent. And I think this is something that Goffstown can do, but you got to have players flash.
Oh my
There you
goodness.
go.
That's a
That's
good
the
play.
one.
Just got to cash out on it, and they're not going to get. Okay, Goffstown's going to get the ball, but they won't get the loose ball foul.
All right, so now you're bringing in a guard. You're bringing in Ruggiero again.
Yeah. Watch here. Oh no, I guess that was just.
Yeah, it was just she fell.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
it's,
just came back on the foot a little oddly. I
and
thought
that
there
was
a push.
Hunt. Hunt comes out of the game, right?
Yep.
Minute and a half to play in the first half.
Winterburn. Oh, great hesitation there from Winterburn. Can
See,
she hit the shot though? No.
See, that is her strength right there. That
Yep.
that very quick dribble.
You
First
start.
step.
Yep. You start. If you can get Winterburn shooting well early, then you have the defense key in on her and say, oh, maybe she's a shooter, and then you play her down low. But neither of those things have happened for Winterburn
So
today.
you got to switch now on the freshman.
I actually don't mind Winterburn on Pepper Omani as Winterburn gets a steal, and she'll
she's
lose it.
Yes, this is
There's
just
going to call a reach in there.
on her, and that's
Yep.
what happens a lot of times. You do something that's not in your wheelhouse in terms of, like, as you'll see here, and then she gets a quick foul.
I don't know about that because, like, honestly, Winterburn has taken the ball up a couple times, and she can dribble. It's just
Nah,
you don't put her
not-
in the best situation
but
if you don't have people running with her.
she
And it
can-
looks like Sasso on this other side of the court. She paused for a little bit. I mean, it would be hard to make a cross-court pass like that, but still.
high screen coming up.
Pepper Omani, feed to 13. That's Tebow.
Yeah, they are setting
Carry
some
it.
really good, strong screens.
Down low, that's a great play from
What
Ruggiero.
is she doing?
Up to Winterburn, and Winterburn, good layup there. That's too easy.
That was a great pass by Strong. I was going to
Yep.
be critical of it because I
Yep.
thought that she
No,
let her
that
a
was
little too much.
That
but
was a beautiful
that was
pass.
on the money. Yeah.
A great feed there from Molly.
So we got
Strong.
16 seconds to the half here. Looks like they're going to play for one.
Back out to the corner.
Guard.
Don't let Pepper Omani get open.
Yeah.
She's hit a couple of those
You got to
deep
stay
ones.
on her.
Oh, put that up.
And nothing. All right.
Well, that's going to bring down the shooting percentage just a little bit more for Ava Winterburn, as this is only a 1-point lead for Memorial. Everybody's getting the rock today. Everybody's shooting around and getting a lot of points. So we'll see after the break and finish up this game, I guess.
All righty. so we're here for second half action in another few seconds, but super close game. And I tell you, when you take a look at the Crusaders, Broden, Madison Pepper Omani, the freshman, really has been the story for them. 12 points, so she's leading everybody this evening, and she's smooth. I mean, she's had like a couple of those floaters. She hit, a couple of threes. I think it's going to be Peterson who's on her.
Yeah.
You have to deny ball with her. So you just, now the other thing too is, and then exploit her maybe a little bit on defense too, because that's one thing that I noticed, like, defensively. If she's
a freshman.
She's a freshman, but she'll learn to play D. So this is one thing I could never understand, because Memorial got ball in the...
It's because Goffstown turned it over before the buzzer.
That's how it goes?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Because it's counted as like who had the ball last.
Yeah, I couldn't, like,
and because Goffstown put up a shot.
It's not like it's football where you get possession, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then I don't know. I'm going to check the rule book on that one. This is definitely a COVID type rule, but
yeah, I think it's whoever had possession last.
Let's see here if there's any changes.
Does not look like it. Both teams' starting lineups, it seems to be.
And a lot of movement.
Pepper Omani getting herself way out by the half-court line.
Give and go. Good defense there by Winterburn.
Yeah, by everyone. This is a good little defensive run here by Goffstown. And they'll get the ball back. So defensive stop. Chasing down Ruggiero there. That would be Carrier. 3-ball from Sasso off the back iron. No good.
Long rebound. And a lot of times on those long rebounds, you can get an offensive rebound. But
looks like Sasso took some steps backwards.
Exactly. Well, a lot of times, your coach tells you that either crashing the boards or you're not.
Pepper Omani by her lonesome. Green picked her up.
And cut.
Ooh, that's an interesting shot for him there, Scott. And Ruggiero. That was, you know what? Looking at it, they do that thing where they try and corner the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Sasso kind of let them corner her, and then before they could get to her, passed it back out to Ruggiero, and nobody's by Ruggiero. So smart play there by Sasso.
See, no one's really in the middle. Like, everybody is behind the three-point arc, and again, no one's cutting.
Oh, and Pepper Omani.
That was just not a good pass. It was a cross-court pass.
Mid-range from Pepper Omani, no good. No loose ball foul either.
Sasso's got to learn to keep the ball up high, not bring it down low. It can get stolen that way.
And that's what happens. And they're going to say it stays Goffstown ball.
That's good hands by the Crusaders there, knocking that out of Sasso's hands. But she's trying to go right to the hoop. And number 4.
I mean, great effort there by Sasso to
make sure the ball didn't go off her foot.
And a shot there from Sasso.
Is that a 3?
It was a 3-ball from Maggie. As we weren't cut away from the replay yet, but quick 3 there for Goffstown, puts them up 2. Oh, that's a mismatch. That's a mismatch down low, and they capitalize off of it.
That's what, number 11, Barrientos?
Yep, Barrientos there.
Yeah, that was a really good play inside, because you did have a height mismatch, probably 3-4 inches.
I'd say more than that, Scott.
Yeah.
Barrientos is the tallest player on roster for Memorial, and Ruggiero is probably one of the shortest for Goffstown. She's on the outside. She makes her moves.
Beautiful pass out to the wing.
Sasso in the same spot as she just hit that last one. Don't know why she didn't take it. Spin move there. No foul.
Got to get up off the deck.
Yep. Got to get that hustle. And, ooh, that one's close too.
Good
Carrier
ball movement.
Right down the lane. State Memorial possession.
Right now, Memorial... game's tie, but they seem to have more energy in terms of going after the loose balls. Good positioning there by number 14 for that rebound, and that's going to be a travel violation.
Yep. Looked like Goffstown was starting to get a little heckly on their defense, and
so Winterburn will inbounds it.
That's to give them more of a height advantage. Someone you can toss the ball back up to off the press, who also has the guard skills.
Yeah, good job inbounding there by the Grizzlies.
Sasso looking to see what she can do. Passes out to Green. Green 3-ball, no good.
Good look though.
Yeah, wide open. I mean, you got
to take that.
Carrier
Nice.
spin move.
That was beautiful.
That one drops.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
By Jessica Carrier.
You know what though, Scott? That dribble looked to be a little high. It could be called for a carry. She slammed that one down
Yeah,
off the hardwood.
you're
Not gonna call that though. Winterburn, the turnaround. That three ball is good there.
It's a three
from
ball, but
Winterburn.
it wouldn't be my first choice of a shot.
No.
But she nails it.
Yep. Out to a deep three ball. My goodness, Pepper Omani. Somebody's got to stop
Well,
her.
and again, Peterson is fast, so it's not
Yeah.
like, and she's relatively tall, so it's not like she can't guard her. She's got to stay on her.
Sasso dribbling around.
High screen.
Quick shot. Bang. Great play there
now,
from Sasso.
now neither team is missing, it seems like.
Off the screen from Winterburn.
So we got a tie, 32-32. Nice.
Barrientos, quick to lane, and that's a great layup there. This is getting good, Scott. This is
Well,
getting
now
real
it's
good.
both teams are really executing their offense really well, and they're making the shots.
Peterson had an open look at the arc.
That's wide
Give
open.
it to Green. Green doesn't want to
But
pull the
see-
trigger
but
again.
See, Green's not moving. She just stays on that line, and that's not good. You follow what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like, if you're just staying there, you're not doing, and the defender doesn't have to worry about you, so they don't get tired.
Yet somehow Lily Green was wide open when she got her shot attempt. So it does free up some
Oh,
spots.
man, that was
that's
See, Lily Green, that's a tough mistake there.
probably not the best pass.
Who made that one? I didn't see. 14?
4,
4?
I believe. It was no. 5.
Yeah.
5. Carrier. Well, that's a good little move. She was
Yeah.
looking one direction and then
And all that was
Popped it
based
up.
upon a turnover. You know,
Yep.
so Lily Green got the ball, and then she just gave it away.
Yep.
And see, that's one of the concerns that I have when you play that 5-out offense. So here you go. Look, the ball goes to Lily Green, and then she just gives it right
yeah,
back.
that was
You know, it's just those are the mistakes you really can't afford to make in a close game like this one. So you got to pay a little bit more attention to holding on to the ball. But again, talking about that 5-out offense is that it's not a horrible offense, but you have to still move without the ball, and Goffstown really isn't doing that. And you see a couple of their players, they just plant themselves behind that arc, and then what happens, Broden, is that the defender cheats. So in a case like Lily Green, they'll play 4 or 5 feet off of her. She's not moving, so then if somebody drives, they can double team the drive, and then if they do dish it out to her, is she going to take the shot? And she's been hesitant on taking the shot.
And the way you've got to play that 5 wide is to cut someone not like down the middle, is across the
Right,
baseline.
you got it. Right, you have to
And
slash
then
across.
rotate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now Winterburn does do that occasionally, but no one else really does. So I think you see they got to be Peterson or Sasso. Someone's gonna have to slash.
See, they kind of let that corner, like that attempt to corner him happen.
Travel. Oh,
What?
man.
I'd love to see a replay on that one,
Well,
Dave.
Let's see.
Let's see. Gets the ball here.
Yep.
Uh,
That's tough.
did her?
Tough call.
I don't think her foot
It
came
was
off
her,
the ground.
Did her right foot?
Did her
ha-
right foot
it
come
didn't
off the
seem-
ground?
Yeah, it's a close call.
That's a tough travel call. Barrientos looking to see what she can do with it. Gets by strong and a layup good.
And Goffstown's better start playing some defense, or else they're going to be out of this game. They don't do something quickly. So you'll see that now. They're pressing more.
Yep.
The Crusaders
Sasso.
are. It's going to be off of the Crusaders, but good defense by Barrientos and Carrier.
You know what, Scott? The name Crusaders. How long until we see that change? Do you think?
I don't know.
You're in the school district. I just
I don't
feel
know,
like
so
that's
many changes on these names.
yeah. It's probably in bad taste at this point, right?
Sasso just picks up her dribble. And
Ruggiero.
they're right next to each other, so the
Yeah.
spacing is just bad.
Yep.
here.
And that was the right idea there by Ruggiero to cut after that one, but she
See,
just
but
got
nobody's
caught up.
cutting. And
Winterburn.
then guess who cuts, right? Your 5'3" guard. Travel.
Another one? Another
Do,
one.
do you follow what I'm saying though, Broden? It's like
yeah. The person cutting should not be the.
person cutting is is unfortunately your shortest player. So it's a 6-point lead, and if Goffstown doesn't play some defense here, this could be an early night.
Ooh, interesting pass there. What a layup.
That
was 13.
13.
Good lead pass there to Sasso. Sasso quick up to Winterburn. You can't let Winterburn free
Easy
up down
basket
low.
there. But again, Goffstown's got to get a stop on defense.
Yep.
They have not played very well on defense this third quarter, as indicative by some of the runs by the Crusaders. Got to get a stop here.
You should probably take a couple steps towards your defender and not let him get by you like you've done 3 times in a row now.
Here we go. That's it. Give it to a guard. Thank you.
Yep, there we go. That's a smart play there by Winterburn. Ruggiero, Peterson. Peterson should be
look where
wary
Winterburn
of,
is, though. It's like, is that the best place for her right now?
Well, you are freeing up that middle if anyone does.
But now,
cut.
who's going to get the rebound if she's all the way in the top of the key? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to be critical, folks, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
I think that play is more of a question for Goffstown there on defense.
And we got a push.
Oh, they're going to say it's shooting foul. Or,
No, it's not,
nope.
it's not a shooting foul. It's just a push. Number 12, that would be Winterburn. That's her first, only the first foul for the Grizzlies this half.
So my thing there is Barrientos is leading with an arm out. So the arm check rule states there that Winterburn can try to get past her arm.
That's a 3.
No good.
Rebound by Winterburn. Now, see, this is where she could go coast to coast.
Yep. And
Just blocked, and she doesn't like that. She's thinking that she got fouled.
I think Largy was thinking the exact same thing there.
But she should go right at her.
Yep.
Do you follow what I'm saying? So that's a mistake.
Oh, that's an easy call.
That is a blocking foul.
That is an easy call.
I would agree. But she had an opportunity to go right at her
Yep.
about the free throw line, and that's what she should have done. Just draw the contact.
Sasso. What a
And-
play by Sasso. My goodness. Drops the layup in and gets the call afterwards.
But you saw what Sasso did? That's what Winterburn should have done that last play. See how she draws contact very early on?
Yep. And then adjusts
Yeah,
to it
just
and
great.
makes the shot.
One thing I noticed about Maggie Sasso is that she's got tremendous body control when
Yeah.
she's up in the air.
And then she's got a great shooting form too.
Yeah. So she's leading Goffstown scorers.
Pepper Omani. Quick pass.
Good
Rossi.
help.
Rossi drops it.
But that was good help.
Clock did not stop for Goffstown. And got the
So we go
shot
into the
attempt.
fourth quarter with Memorial with a 5-point lead, and really you got to give a whole lot of credit to the Crusaders there, because they just put the pedal to the metal in that quarter.
Yeah, they started to pull away very quickly
Yeah.
there, Scott.
But they executed their offense extremely well in that quarter. And the other thing that I noticed was that they secured a lot of offensive rebounds too in that third.
Yeah.
So one of the things that, we'll see what happens with Goffstown in the fourth, but I think you got to have Winterburn around the rim. I really do.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I understand that she can make the 3, and I also understand the concept of when you have a really good player, on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes you want to keep them out of the paint because they get a lot of rebounds. But in this particular case, I think Winterburn would get more rebounds if she was underneath the hoop.
I hate to say that stats are kind of a telling thing here, but if you look at the cases where Winterburn would be set up around the arc and stuff like that versus the places where Winterburn is set up down low, points per attempt
Yeah.
would be a very big thing there. Because yes, you can get you can get 3 points versus 2 points, but it's a matter of how many times do those points actually come every attempt.
Right now, maybe Coach Largy is looking to spread the court, and he wants Sasso to drive the ball more, and he wants less defenders in the paint. Could be. I don't know.
And that's a great play there for Winterburn, and she drops it in. I mean,
Okay, so that's what we've been.
oh, and she gets the steal real quick. Layup good. That's a quick 4 there for Winterburn. And Goffstown's back within 1 point.
So wow, that was a big turn of events for the Grizzlies. All Ava Winterburn. But
Yeah.
see what I talked about, where she was able to slash and get the ball. She has to drive to the hoop.
Quick out to Memorial. That would be number 12, I believe.
Yep, Banks.
Thanks.
And she nails the shot. So again, answers very quickly. Foreman with the ball now. But again,
Sasso,
but Sasso took it right to her back, which makes no sense.
But there
you
was
know?
one
But see
defender
how
in
no
that-
one's moving?
There was one defender in that spot, Scott. The thing that I don't like about it was the fact that Sasso didn't drive off of it. Winterburn, good foul. Yeah, that's a good foul call.
And I think she'll get, it'll be a shooting foul.
Yep.
Should be.
But on that last one, Sasso should have recognized that Pepper Omani was the only person in her area and just should have taken it. Just go right at her. You're probably going to draw a reach in at best, but at worst, I mean, see what Winterburn can do from the line. That one's good.
He's put up quiet 19 points.
Really?
Yeah. 19 points.
Oh, that's off red. Yeah, that's
So
going to be
that'll
Goffstown ball
Goffstown's
again.
ball. Yeah, she's,
And I mean, 5 of those coming within the past, like, 30 seconds.
yeah, she had 9 points in the first half.
She's got 10 already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She had 5 in the third.
Yep. That adds up, Scott. Good job. Back out to Ruggiero. Ruggiero all by herself.
All right, good
No
shot. Good looking shot.
Yep. And Peterson.
That's just a bad pass. That was a bad pass.
That's a
I'm
tough
sorry.
look.
I'm sorry,
And-
Emily. She got kicked in the face. Hopefully she's
Yeah.
okay.
And I mean, we'll turn away from that, but
Yeah, it was just not a good pass.
yeah,
on
I think
that end.
it like a heat of the moment, kind of quick, get
Yeah.
the ball out of my hands type thing.
There'll be a quick timeout. Goffstown trails by 2. And this is, this team has lost the last 2 by what, 1 or 2 points?
Yeah.
2 points and then 1 point. So another super close game for the Grizzlies. And see what happens.
Looks like Peterson seems to be.
I think if I'm
At
Coach,
least out of
if
the
I'm
way.
Coach Largy, you might want to give somebody a breather. If somebody needs a breather, then give it to them in the next minute or 2, because after that, you got to put your starters back on the court.
Yep.
And again, if you're Peterson, you got to stay on Pepper Omani like
Peterson's
glue.
not going to be on the
Okay.
court because she just
She's
went
just
down with
came
an
out.
injury. She
All
has
right.
to come out. Yeah.
So who's ever guarding her, you got to stay on her. See how she's running around,
Yeah.
making Sasso, forcing Sasso to defend her.
And Ruggiero played the help pretty well there. That's got to be a kicked ball. Are you? Can we see a replay on that one? Because I'm a little baffled at
Let's
that
see. Not a kick. It has to be an intentional.
That- that-
I think it went off 15. I think
Yep.
it went off strong.
one. No, I'm not.
I think it did, but
Look at the color of the shoe there. Is the question. Down low, no good on the
come
layup.
on, strong. You got to get
Strong,
that
you got
one.
to pull that
Yeah.
one down. Rossi all by herself and sinks the
See,
3.
that kills you.
Yep. Sasso, pass up court. That's to Strong. Strong hands it back off to Sasso. They've done that like 3 times now off the same play. Sasso, what a move! My goodness! Out of nowhere, Maggie Sasso.
Yeah, so this has been all Maggie Sasso and Winterburn. Winterburn's done it the tough way, I think. Just hasn't had a lot of shots didn't drop early, especially. But you got to get a stop if you're Goffstown.
That one sinks.
Well, you're not going to
That's-
do it with that. So
Yeah, that's not a stop if I've ever seen one.
and
Ruggiero shouldn't have caught that one. She should have just brought that right into a dribble. Foreman, outside, takes a dribble.
see,
No.
see how no one's doing anything.
Winterburn puts up a shot of her
Yeah,
own.
but no one fought. If she's going to
Oh.
do that,
They're going to call that.
and she deserves that.
I'm
She
not
deserves it.
sure about that one, Scott. I'm not sure about that one. She has a right to the ball, too. She was going for the ball, and she pulled her hands back quite quickly, if I do say so. We're going to see it in slow motion here, but she has the right to the ball, and
No.
she pulls her hands back.
Oh,
Yeah,
stop it. You're killing me. You're a
I'm-
homer.
I'm not a homer.
You are a homer. That was a reach-in every day of the week.
If she had
So-
established
Homer
possession.
Simpson. That's you.
Oh,
Homer.
okay.
All right, so we got a 6-point lead for the Crusaders. Goffstown really needs a stop here.
And you're not going to do it like that. Luckily for
Sasso
Goffstown.
with the rebound. She brings it up. See how she goes into the corner a lot?
I think that's where she's comfortable.
Yeah.
She likes driving off that side. Foreman. Pepper Omani guarding her.
See, Lily Green, she just stays there. She got to either set the screen or move. Now move. That's it.
Foreman, no good on that shot. Lily Green, they're going to
And
call over the back.
Over the back. So that'll be Lily Green. Let me see how many she's got. Oh,
2.
yeah, 1 or 2. I mean, no one seems to be in any foul trouble here.
Not too
But-
sloppy of a
But,
game.
you know, under 5 minutes to go, you can't afford to just, you know, exchange baskets here. You've got to stop the Crusaders, and you got to put buckets in. And
Ooh, that was a little chippy there from Winterburn off the front.
And
No
you-
good.
how many rebounds are you going to give up?
That one could be a kickball.
And that's a foul on Winterburn. A shooting foul at that. That's like at least her third.
I'm not. You know what, Scott? You're gonna call me out on this one.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to call
still,
you out
I'm
on that
still
one.
not.
Her feet weren't planted. She reached in. It was like
No, she did not reach in. She drove at her.
that was like a mugging.
She was straight up.
That's a
Between
mugging.
shots, I'd love to see a replay if we've got it.
Sure, you can go. You'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, it
all
was
right.
a mugging.
Watch her stand straight up here.
That's in straight up. That's a foul
No,
every day
she
of the
pushed
week,
her arms
man.
out. She pushed her arms out. Be 8
And it's
points
an
now.
8-point lead. So again, I just think. Ooh, that was almost a.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was. I just think you got to change your personnel on the court
Yeah.
if you're Goffstown. You need more offensive weapons, and you don't have them right now.
Sasso, good move. For 0. Jab. Step didn't really pay off in her favor there. Sasso alone in the corner. Sasso getting fancy with it. Foreman can't pull that one in.
Oh, she's gonna get fouled.
They're not even going to call a foul for that one. Interesting, but okay. Sasso. Sasso with the move. And no. Okay, there we go.
Final.
Finally.
I would agree. That was a hack job as well. 22.
Yeah. It could have been. They could call this. Yeah, that's probably on 14.
Well, I think 22 pushed her, you know, but the Sasso will go to the line shooting 2. Need both of these.
Don't say that, Scott.
Oh, we
Don't say
do.
that.
She shot really well
Yeah.
so far.
Oh, don't say that, Scott.
Listen, you believe in that jinx stuff? Superstition?
You know what? I've watched too many games commentated by Troy Aikman and Joe Buck to not.
That's never happened in the history of the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So we got a timeout. So Goffstown trails by 6 with under 4 to go, and he needs a change of personnel. You cannot have Ava Winterburn on the court. She has to be on the court, and unless Peterson cannot play, and I'm not sure. Let me see. Do we see her even in the picture frame here?
Who?
Peterson.
No, she was probably taken out.
All right. So
Concussion protocol, maybe?
I don't know. I think she might have got hit in the head. So, you know, I think that being the case, you need scoring.
Yeah.
So here's the other question. Do you go? I know this is just me speaking, but if Peterson can't win the game, I go small and I put in Vaughn and
Is Vaughn's not even here?
not Vaughn. Who is it? I'm sorry. Hunt.
Hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
She's.
sorry.
I mean, she hit a 3 earlier, and she can play decent defense.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would put in Hunt, but I go small. And I
Yep.
say that because I think you need more ball handlers. And because, again, if you're playing that 5 out
Yep.
and all you're doing is staying beyond the 3-point arc, then I'd want a ball handler doing that.
Rossi with the ball for Memorial. Down low. Barrientos trying to see what she can do. She gets the shoulder
In and
move.
out. Can't
No
turn it
luck.
over here. You can't turn
She's
it over.
got to get rid of it, too. She was.
Yeah.
Sasso taking it up. Sasso
So where is Winterburn?
taking a breather, Scott.
Why? Why is she taking a breather?
She's played 20 out of the 24 minutes of this
I'm
game.
sorry.
Foreman, she was all alone.
I'm sure she'll get a breather in about, at 8:30 tonight.
Come
You
on,
got to have your
Scott.
best player on the
Come
court.
on, Scott.
You got to have your best player on the court
They
if you're
will
down
at
by
the next-
6.
They will at the next.
Well, we'll see.
Next stop to play, and that's got to be yeah.
She got bailed out too, but a good spin move by Ruggiero. Now is she coming in right now?
I don't know. Say that's on 11.
That was beautiful move by her. Wow.
Yeah, she would have slipped through that if 11
I know,
hadn't
but I
reached in.
love that. And
No
she
good on
misses
the
her first. But that was a good move. Where is she? Coming in now?
Winterburn's not coming in just yet.
Okay, just curious.
She's checking
Oh,
in.
there she is.
She'll come in. Oh, now she'll come in.
Yeah, got lucky.
Oh my God. She went in 2 seconds later than she should have.
Yeah,
Scott. That's-
Well, you know what? If that ball was not released when it was, then she would not have been in the game. On a miss, she might not have gotten in.
well,
Just saying.
Foreman.
Goffstown's going to start to have to foul
carrier there.
soon. I'm not kidding.
Not.
Going to come close.
Oh, if that one would have sunk. Sasso bringing it up. Looking at Sasso, I'd love to make. Oh. They're going to call the push off.
Yeah, that's a interesting call.
You know what? I'd love to make the comparison, but another player that came in their freshman year had a big impact, and
Kelly Walsh?
kind of left a legacy as a
Yeah.
as a scorer. Kelly Walsh, little early, but
Yeah.
down low, Ruggiero, and my goodness! Wow, what a play from Ava Ruggiero there. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, hey, why have your smallest player cut? But I guess it works.
Yeah. You're Lily Green. You got to go after that ball.
They're gonna get a reach in there.
Number 5.
That's Carrier.
It's Carrier, but man, Goffstown's getting bailed out here.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass.
Oh,
Down low. And look at Ruggiero. Just use her body.
I mean, that's a great play.
She's-
Winterburn's all by herself on the press, and they're gonna get to Sasso. Sasso, quick three. Short.
Don't like that play.
But Winterburn gets to it. They're not
Now
gonna
jump ball.
jump. Yep.
And who gets it?
It should be Goffstown.
Nope.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, we haven't had any jump balls.
No,
so-
but they started the half
Yeah.
with possession, so possession arrow should be in Goffstown's favor. I don't know what switched it there. Interesting.
But
Timeout.
again, is that like, I don't know, Dave, we go to a replay in that last set. I don't know if we have one, but during this timeout. The last offensive set for Goffstown,
The jump ball.
the jump ball, well, yeah, before that jump ball, the quick jump shot. All right.
Oh.
But what I was saying is that, again, it was an open 3, but I don't know, it was quick. It was a quick shot. Man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the only thing I will say in that one was that Winterburn was in a good position to get the rebound.
Yes. Yeah.
So she's not the one out there. So I think, if anything, you're right. Sasso taking that 3 ball with Winterburn getting a potential rebound is key. But I'll tell you, they do miss Emily Peterson on the court right now because she's a defensive, she's best defensive player and she gets tons of rebounds. So
And Scott, I'll say Emily has some ice in her veins. She's got some clutch moments already.
Yeah. Oh, inbounds pass is a breakaway. And that
Malaya
hurt.
falls.
That really hurt.
Yep.
What happened there? What happened there?
I'm not sure. There must have been something that they saw in film that they were planning for and didn't see in game. Ruggiero back out to Winterburn. Winterburn hauls that one in. And back to Ruggiero. Foreman was all alone in the corner,
Yeah,
and
no
Ruggiero
one's-
backed up
no
into
one
her.
seems to. They're not passing to her.
Sasso, floater, gets her own rebound.
And no foul.
No foul.
And Coach Largy is
Th-
not pleased with that.
They're not calling any fouls, Scott.
Yeah.
Somebody's arm was being tugged on there. And they're
And
not
that's
calling
gonna
any
do it.
fouls.
That's going to do it.
Pepper Omani.
And she gets
She gets
N1.
another one.
So that'll
They
do
weren't
it.
okay. They weren't calling any fouls, Scott.
That's part of the game.
So this is the first time Pepper Omani's been on the line.
Yeah.
And
Kinda-
she's got,
She's got 17 points.
as a freshman.
Yeah.
We're going to keep saying it. As a freshman. Make that 18.
18. And that extends the lead to 8. And again, you got to go quick with your Goffstown
Yep.
here. I mean, what are you doing? Quick high screen 3. Hello, move.
Ruggiero. That back. No good.
And now will they foul?
Ooh.
Man, that's a
yeah,
bad-
they're going to call that one.
On 11, it should be. That's
Yep.
rough. That's a rough one.
Hey,
on
I mean,
Barrientos.
Memorial's team has been historically bad for football. They may be using a different type of guard
well,
pretty
no,
soon.
I mean, they're
Look at this blocking. This is
Yeah.
solid blocking, Scott.
Yeah.
You don't
hold
get a
on.
block in the back or anything. She could be defenseless. That's the only thing. She wasn't really looking in the right direction.
It was tough, but that's basketball. I mean, gotta dish it out right there. Pass, shoot it.
Oh, ball movement is not to be had right now.
Well, they don't-
Winterburn's got to take that. Yep. Oh, no good.
and that's a push from Green. And I tell you, this is where you miss. You just missed Emily Peterson down low. And but a great game for the Memorial Crusaders. I mean, with under 30 seconds to play, it's a possession. It's not a one-on-one right now. But they came out really strong in that third quarter, if you remember.
Yep.
And that's where they played with a little bit greater intensity. And when you lose your best defender in Peterson, it does matter. And do they foul here? Probably not.
Winterburn looked at, she's
She's trying to foul, but I don't think you foul now.
Yeah, no, you don't. It's kind of over.
Yeah.
Ooh, Winterburn looked to force it there, and Ruggiero gets it. Sasso pushing, or that's Foreman rather.
Yeah.
Foreman pushing down low.
Waited
Snatched.
a little too
Yeah.
long on that pass.
And
and
they're gonna
Foreman
foul
with the
now.
foul with 6 seconds. It's like, why bother? But
How many points does Winterburn have?
let's see.
20 something.
Nah, yeah. If see,
She had
9,
19 when we
14,
checked.
19. So
19?
That's it.
She
yeah.
hasn't scored since.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who was that? 5 carrier.
Carrier. How many did Pepper Omani end with?
Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm gonna try to give
Yeah.
you Sasso too.
Sasso.
So.
Yeah. As Carrier hits her second. Touchdown's gonna inbound and probably just put up one last shot just for the fun of it.
And 19 for Sasso, I got. Yeah, so
19
Sasso had
19.
19 and Winterburn had 19. And then Pepper Omani had 15, 17, 18.
Wow.
Yeah. Unofficially, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to keep track here.
Remind you, she was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Memorial's going to come away with this one after a very good game from either side, and it just looked to be who was stepping on the gas at the end there. So I'm Broden McCune signing off.
We'll
Scott
see you
Gross
on
joining me.
Friday. The boys will be taking on the same school, right? Memorial.
Yep,
In boys basketball action. We'll see you at 6 o'clock.
I believe so.
All right.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Take care.